Hi, my name is Nicole Wires. I work with Collective Roots in our adult nutrition and education and gardening programs. And I'm here to talk to you about the seed library and how you can use it. So this is a new project we have here in partnership with the East Palo Alto Library. And the seed library allows anyone in East Palo Alto or any member of the library to check out seeds to plant at home in their own home gardens. And they can even save seeds from their gardens and deposit them back into the library. So eventually we'll have a bunch of seeds from plants grown right here in East Palo Alto that other people can check out and use. So it's really easy to use. The seed library is organized by plant family. So each plant belongs to a family, just like animals belong to certain species. And you can see on the labels that each box is color-coded based on its family. So in these two boxes, we have the pea and bean family. So any plant that's a pea or a bean, you can find the seeds in these boxes. There's also the sunflower family, the parsley family, the goosefoot family, the nightshade family, the broccoli family, the garlic leek onion family, and all of the gourds and squashes. And then we have herbs and flowers and grasses like corn. So if you don't know, if you're looking for a specific plant and you don't know which family it belongs to, there's an index in this binder. So you can look up the plant that you want, find what family it is, and that'll tell you which box. So let's say you want some beet seeds, which belong to the goosefoot family for beets. You take this box out, open it up, search through. There are little dividers within each box that show you each different plant. So open it up. Here's chard, and here's spinach. And then behind each divider, and here's the beets. Behind each divider, there are a number of different kinds of chards. You can choose which kind you want. So there aren't any beets in the library today. Those must be popular, so we're going to take chard instead. So I want some of this, the rhubarb Swiss chard, the beautiful red stems. So I'm going to take out this that I want, grab one of these seed envelopes for my seeds, and fill it out. So I would write the common name right here, which is Swiss chard. And then I would write the scientific name, which you can find on the seed packet right here, Beta vulgaris. So I'd write that here. The variety we have is rhubarb. That's what gives it these beautiful red stems. So I'll write rhubarb. The source is this Seed Savers Exchange. So you can write that here. All of the information that you need for this envelope can be found on the seed packet. The year is, let's look, the year is on this seed packet, 2010. So 2010 is the year that these seeds were saved. And then I'll open my seed packet. Now I don't want to take all of them because some other people might want a few of these particular varieties. So I will just take probably 3 or 4, because 4 plants is probably enough for me in my garden. I don't have that much space. So I'm just going to take 4 seeds, put them in my own personal envelope here that's now labeled so I know what kind of seeds they are, and put this packet back in the same spot where I took it out, and then put the box back. And now if I wanted to get a different variety, I would just take another envelope, choose what I want. If I want cucumber, take some cucumber. Whatever it is that you want, you can take as many envelopes, as many different kinds of seeds as you want. And in the end, once you've gotten all your envelopes and your seeds, take out this library and just take out this binder and just sign out what you've taken. There's a sign out sheet here in the binder. You can write your name, the date you took the seeds, the seed name, the variety, and the number of seeds you took. And this helps us keep a record of what seeds have been taken out so we can refill the library once they get low on certain varieties. Pretty straightforward. Now it's time to go home and plant.
The director of Collective Roots, and who I contacted for this partnership to talk a little bit about, from their perspective, how they feel about the seed library.
Yeah, well, we couldn't be more excited about the seed library. It fits right into our program, especially our Backyard Gardeners Network, and providing the resources that people need to grow their own food. And it makes so much sense for folks to come down to the library, check out seeds, to be able to grow them in the gardens that we're helping folks build. I think it's a partnership made in heaven.
So what do you feel is the overall goal of the project?
think the overall goal is to provide resources to the community, to help teach people more about gardening so that they can grow their own food, and have a resource in the community where people don't have to go to to a nursery to buy their seedlings or their seeds. They can come here and check them out, and hopefully eventually replenish the seeds in the library, their seed saving, all the while providing food for their families and helping reduce those grocery bills, which we all know are so expensive nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to talk about the farmers market real quick too, since
Yeah, the EPA Farmers Market has been going on for a couple of years now, and it's at the East Palo Alto YMCA every Saturday from 2 to around 4. And it's a resource where we have several vendors coming from other farmers markets, but we're trying to grow the vendors here in East Palo Alto so that eventually most of the food at the farmers market will come from East Palo Alto residents. And that's another way the seed library can fit in that people can check out seeds, and as they grow their excess, they can sell that at the market through a certification program we have.
well, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome.
So I'm here with Larry Moody, who is one of the patrons of our seed library. He's actually the first patron on our opening day. So what kind of seeds did you get? You are.
Cool. It's nice to be first. All right. Actually, I got some kale. I got some kidney beans, and I got some lemon drop. So I can make some lemon drop flowers in our backyard. Right?
Yeah.
And, yeah, so it's kind of cool. Initially, I just was grabbing an entire packet, right? Because I'm like, I'm really taking a leap of faith. We're trying to change our habits at home. We're trying to incorporate gardening and healthy choices around food. We want to have our own vegetables in our backyard and kind of have that experience at home. So. Yeah, so this is great. I'm looking forward to getting my hands dirty in my backyard.
Yeah. Well, you're talking about your wife is in charge of the block, and so she's going to talk about gardening in your backyard.
Yeah. So we've actually had a meeting with Nicole from Collective Roots at our home a week or so ago. And we met her at a community forum where she kind of talked about Collective Roots and their desire to kind of get out into the community and really help people to navigate through, this gardening thing. And we at East Palo Alto have a rich history in gardening.
Yeah.
And have really good soil. So, and we're not green thumb type folks, so this is really kind of stepping out in some new territory for us. But our motivation is really about the health of our family. We want to be able to make better choices about our food intake. We want to be able to go in the backyard and get some tomatoes and those types of things. And so she came over to the house and kind of really talked about how easy it is.
Yeah,
that's not
that
what cable access.
You don't have to be a rocket scientist.
Yeah.
And there's some very, and they'll help us along the way. They'll bring some volunteers over, help us with our tools and understand how to utilize the tools. So my wife kind of took that idea and ran with it.
I always forget
Nicole sent over some flyers, and we just kind of went around the neighborhood and started door knocking.
Yeah?
And, so.
All right. You guys are going to come down and get your seeds here?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's, it's coming into the library, and I really commend you and your staff and what you're doing here, kind of opening up the library to new ways of thinking and new ways of serving the community. And so it's going to be exciting to be able to come over here and not only get seeds, but also to meet with other people in the community, right, who probably know more about gardening than I do.
Than me, that's for sure. I don't know anything about gardening. That's why when we collect the roots, yeah.
And who knows, we can maybe build a stronger network of individuals who, through the library, we're able to kind of connect and see how your garden is growing.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And see how that stuff is going. Sure.
Good. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, Larry.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
All right.
Thanks for all that you've done.
This is Sharif, and he's the one who built our seed library. And Sharif, you want to talk about the process you did to build that library?
First, I had to gather all the wood, so most of the wood came from my backyard or from some other builds or other finds. Go on Craigslist and find free wood or whatnot, then take it home, refinish it, resize it, cut it up, and then just kind of devise a plan, kind of figure out how to do it, and measure it up. And so the wood on the shell, the outside of it, was from another build, from another project. I kind of just made like a big shoe rack and So I had leftover for that, and then the pieces in the middle that divide the cubby holes were 2x6s, or 1.5 inch by 5.5 inch, literally, because there's no more 2 or 6s. But anyway, cut that up and refinished it and put it in to give the individual 12 cubby holes to make the boxes go through the IKEA boxes, so it fit well. And actually worked with another neighbor, a youngster kid, that showed him how to help build wood, or cut the wood, and like construct it together. So it was kind of a neighborhood effort. Me, myself, and the neighborhood. His name was Ricardo. So it was cool. It was fun.
That's awesome. All right, thank you. We appreciate it.